Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to the vlog. Late start today. I think it's almost noon right now. I've just been editing a video right here on my laptop. As you can see, this is I think 2 weeks ago when I left Geilo, you know, the place where I stayed at for a week. So yeah, I'm behind, that's for sure. Anyways, I am drying my stuff. Looks pretty dry. Even my sleeping bag is pretty much dry, which is nice, but I'm gonna leave it hanging just to be sure that also the inside is dry. Yeah, I love it so far here. This has been really nice. I think, you know, the thing with hostels and places that you don't have your own space is that you can't do this. And especially when you pack a wet tent, you really want a place for it to dry, you know, like this. You know, you can just lay out all of my stuff. I pack way too much stuff, that's true. But anyways, feeling really good, feeling warm. I just had another shower because I don't know, I still felt dirty from that week-long no shower thing. I looked outside. The snow is still kind of there. Looks cloudy though. But I think I'm gonna take a look outside. What I want to do is I want to look at the bike, because the rear tire of the bike has a little, I don't know, it's not completely circular. When I was patching the bike tire at that awful campground place, I also noticed, you know, when I spin the tire, it was kind of like going like this. And especially on the downhill, I could really feel myself kind of vibrating, going like this down the hill, even though it was not bumpy or anything. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that. It's probably the inner tube that is not 100%. I think maybe fabricating, maybe like an error in the fabricating of that inner tube, so I'm probably gonna replace the inner tube. After that, I hope to be able to do maybe like a little hike around Geilo, the place where I am right now, and yeah, it should be good. And tomorrow I wanna ride out of here. I'm probably gonna cycle. I'm gonna give it a shot. I just looked at the weather forecast, the distance and the elevation, which is probably the most important one. First, slight rise, not much, not more than 2% rise. Not very hilly actually. We're going through a national park, and it's also like a national tourist route of Norway kind of thing, you know, some beautiful things there. So I'm like, you know, I could take the train, but then it goes by so fast, you know. So I think I'm gonna cycle it. The next sizable town after that is about 80 kilometers. So I have to stock up on food and water today for tomorrow when I leave this town. Yeah, and then there's probably not much, so I'll probably have to camp the first night. It's not that cold anymore, no minuses, but there is a lot of rain forecasted for the way that I'm going into the fjords. But the fjords have a reputation with rain, especially the city of Bergen. Like 340 days of rain per year, that's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, but I'm probably gonna give it a shot. Yeah, Bergen is not that far away anymore, and basically from when I'm out of the national park, it's basically all downhill all the way to the fjord, so that should be good. But I am gonna make sure that my bike is in tip-top shape, so that's the plan. I'm in the snow. It's crazy. It's definitely a lot less than yesterday though. And it's pretty warm, I have to say. It's about 6 degrees. Alright, let's fix the bike now. It's over here. There it is. We're gonna do that over there where there's less snow. You see that dip? Every time it's dipping a little bit, like going up and So yeah, it's kind of like you're constantly hobbling, you're constantly going So I think it's the inner tire. I'm gonna replace it with the other inner tire and see if it gets any better. Ooh, that took longer than expected. My hands were getting cold, and I couldn't push the fabric back in the rim, but it works now. So let's test it now. Didn't fix. I think it's something to do with the outer tire, not with the inner one. So yeah, I don't really know how to fix it. Gonna look it up online, and so I just took another quick look online. There were some tips on there, because the problem probably is that the outer tire is not really well in the rim at one place, and they said just overinflate the tire a little bit so it pops in the right place. So I just did that. The maximum PSI is I think 100 for this tire recommended, and I also always try to stay at like 90. This time I went to 120. I've looked at it, it's a tiny bit better, but I don't know for sure. And otherwise the next tip is to put some lube or some, you know, washing stuff in between the tire and the rim. So you have to deflate it and then put some soap there, and then that way it might slide into place. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna test it out right here, because I want to do a hike which is nearby to a nearby mountain. It's about a 2-kilometer hike, so that should be nice. I think to it and back is like maybe 4 kilometers. So that's what I'm gonna do a little hike here. The weather is meh. I see some rain here and there, and it just started sprinkling for a tiny little bit, but it is warm, so that's good. And yeah, hopefully the tire is fixed. Otherwise I'll take care of it later. I'm not even there. I thought this was a cycling path, but it is covered in snow and steep incline, of course, and it's raining. I'm still gonna do it though. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna go back. The rain is getting worse, and yeah, I'm like not even close. I still have to go quite an uphill, and yeah, I think today is gonna be kind of like a rest day. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm sorry. Gonna do some grocery shopping then. And then go back to the apartment and do some work, because this is and I'm sweating like crazy as well. It sucks. Seems like I'm not gonna have such a good view because it's foggy because of the rain, and nah, not really into this. Okay, let's head back downhill like crazy. Like pretty much ever since I've been here, I haven't seen a single person. I did hear, like last night, I did hear a few footsteps on the hallway, but never seen someone. It's kind of weird. Not even seen the host yet. Like, I don't even know who it is. When I checked in, it was kind of like, you know, the keys in the door and that's it. And I think when I leave, I'll just put the key in the door again and put the line out of the bed, and that'll be it. But tonight we're having the last of my Norwegian meatballs. Because yeah, I mean, they're there. I got some peas this time, and yeah, this is another one of those sauces, but I needed to add butter and I forgot to buy the butter, so it's probably gonna be kind of like a milky, soupy kind of sauce. That's okay. Alright, so it is evening. I am going to bed in just a bit. I've been packing up, as you can see. It's a little bit cleaner now. One thing that I fixed kinda was my little travel pillow. It was broken for the last, I think, 4 or 5 days. I had to sleep on my what I used was my pressure sack for the sleeping bag, and I stuffed it with some of my clothes because my travel pillow was broken, or it was leaking pretty like instantly, you know, whenever you, it's kind of like the valve was open, you know, whenever you push it down, it will, you know, the air will escape out of it. But I have, I've zipped open the pillow, and inside I found this thing, and this is basically where the air is in. And this is where the puncture was. So I just used a bunch of my tape. I also put some extra tape on the sleeping mattress, which is already packed in. But that thing has been holding good, so I hope this will work too. I just tested it. There was a little bit of air leaking through one of these sides here, so I'm just gonna put this here under my pillow, and then when I sleep on it, it will maybe, you know, maybe the duct tape will, you know, grip a little better on the material. It's the same as what happened with the sleeping mattress, but we'll see about that tomorrow when we're gonna camp. Yeah guys, I am gonna do it. I'm gonna take the risk. There's actually not that much risk. I'm gonna be going west. There will be a strong wind tomorrow from the west, so I'll have a headwind. But I'll be going through kind of like a valley, and I think it's gonna be nice. It's also a national tourist route, so I think it's, you know, I also asked around in this little town here if it was okay to do it, and pretty much everyone said, yeah, you're fine. As long as you take the big road, of course, you know, the highway. Yeah, I think it's like number 7 or something. And then it's about 200 kilometers or 250 kilometers to Bergen. So I hope to be able to do that in 3 days. I looked around. If it's raining really hard, I can always, of course, do Airbnb or find a warm showers address. I looked around. There are quite a few ones in the fjords area of Norway. And yeah, I think we're gonna be good. I prepared a little bit. The tire thing is better. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. I overinflated the tire a little bit, and it seems to have fixed the problem a little bit. And yeah, I'm ready to go. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a like if you did. Please leave a comment down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.